What's going on, boys? So, as you can see, we got the full exhaust on. Yeah, man. Let's get a cold start. Huh? You hear a cold start? Yeah, let's hear a cold start. Nah, it ain't cold. I'm just kidding. We about to head out, but it is a little cold. I hope this angle is going to be good. I broke my other mount and I had to put another mount on, so hopefully we're going to be good. But boys, this is a completely different motorcycle now. Like, it's night and day. So I got the filter, you know, that I done right after I first got the bike, and now she's got a full system exhaust with the SC Project excuse me, that I had on my 450, and I'm telling you, it is loud. So good. When I say it's deep and you can feel it in your chest, you feel it in your chest. So I bought the little carbon fiber, that little short pipe, that little short mini pipe that you can, if you go on AliExpress, you know, you'll see it. But so that's the one that I bought. So I have that, but this just sounds insane. Like I said, it's got a very deep tone, and oh my god, I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to hear me. I'm going down the road. This is all gonna be basically a test video. And before, you know, I could ride without earplugs and talk on the phone, and people didn't even know I was on a motorcycle. Now they know. Alright, well, we still got a little warm to her. Yeah, man. So yeah, when I tell you this is a completely different motorcycle, she pops the front wheel up in first and second. Like, I can't keep it down now. I can't. It's hard to keep this daggone front wheel down now. But she sounds so good! Sorry if I'm a little loud, I got earplugs in. Pops every time you use the quick shifter. I love that. God, I love that. We got our pops and bangs back, boys. Got some cold tires, can't lean too much. Not only that, we ain't got no gear on today, so I'm trying not to be too crazy, because it is freaking hot! yeah, so completely different motorcycle now. So, is this bike for a beginner? So, in the beginning, I said yes. This is, so let me, this bike is a beginner if you keep it stock. I mean, no exhaust, no, I mean, you can do the air filter or whatever, but when you do the exhaust on this bike, it is really, I'm telling you, it's an animal. I really can't, I'm gonna show you in a minute once it gets up the temp a little bit, but it's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. And it ain't even got a tune yet. This is just, you know, changing the exhaust and gripping and ripping, baby. But yeah, so I haven't done a video in a while because I was, you know, waiting on the exhaust. I got a windshield coming, and you know, I've been hitting the gym 5 days a week, man. So I've just been so tired and exhausted, and I just, you know, haven't had the energy to you know, push out any videos and everything. And I was, like I said, I was gonna start doing it again once I got my exhaust, and she sound good. So, man, I love this bike. I mean, don't get me wrong now, it still is a really good beginner bike, but you gotta keep it stock though. But once you start, you know, messing with the exhaust, I'm telling you, you're completely waking a bike up. But I've wanted a motorcycle ever since I was a kid. And I finally, you know, I finally got one. I daily a motorcycle. Every time you see me, this is what I'm on. Every time. Nothing like it. So I'm gonna hit it once we get up here. Shit. All right, well, that'll work. Now we can hit it. All right, you ready? Here we go. The wheel was up the whole time. That's why I cut back. I gotta cut that shit back. I gotta cut it to 0. I'm telling you, man, this bike's an animal. It was too low of a RPM. Look at it, Grandma. Alright boys, we back. We had to help my mom. She wanted me to pick up pine cones out of her yard so it would look a little better, and I think I missed one. Great. Whatever. But yeah, we got to beat the rain. It's about to drop. Oh no, you don't either. I ain't being stuck behind you. Saying earlier, you know, we finally got the full exhaust, and she's an animal, absolute beast. I do not think that a beginner rider should get this bike. I really don't, because they're gonna do all the mods to it. You know, they're gonna do the air filter and, you know, either cut the cat off or you know, full system. The 450 though is a different story. The CFMOTO 450 SS, definitely a beginner bike, especially if you an animal, I'm telling you. It really is. But I'm not gonna lie, I've actually been thinking about getting one of those Ibexes, bro. Either one of those or the NKs. Those NKs are bad, bro. They're sick. Those are too low of RPM. You see a jump? Do you hear that? But yeah, I'm thinking about getting. So actually, dude, before let's talk about what CFMOTO just dropped, though. Oh my God, that sound! So they just dropped the 750, bro. It's got four exhaust pipes coming out of the out from under the ass end of that thing. What? Bro, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on that 750, bro. I'm thinking about either getting that, or if they come out with a 750 NK, dude. Oh my God. well, they already actually have the 800 NK. Let me I actually forgot about that. And so yeah, the 800 NK is, from what I've heard, you know, pretty sweet. I actually don't know if the 800 NKs have a quick shifter or not, but the 675 NK definitely has one, just like the SS. And they are a really comfortable ride, man. They really are. And you know, hitting the gym 5 days a week and doing all the powerlifting and everything I've been doing, whew, I'm telling you, dude, people don't understand how much, you know, strength it takes to drive a motorcycle, you know. Yeah, so really thinking about switching up, but I think I may still keep the SS. I don't think I'll trade in, but I mean, you never know, because I do really love this bike. So if there's anything y'all want to know about the exhaust system, you know, just leave it in the comments and let me know, and I got you. It was actually, hold on. It was actually not that hard to install. Honestly, the most aggravating thing was the bottom part. I'll show you in a minute. Was the bottom part near the front that you had to, because you had to take that off to get to a bolt. Because you had to take that off to be able to take the other side, like this side panel off, to get to one little bolt. Just one. It is so aggravating. And honestly, that was probably the most aggravating. like I said, so you had to take that piece off to get to the O2 sensor plug. And other than that, man, everything was, you know, just like plug and play, I guess you can say, you know, bolt on and go. But yeah. I'll show you, we'll do a quick little hit again here in a second, once I get on this road over here. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get on here, do a quick little video, you know, make some, just, you know, make a little something. That way y'all can see the exhaust. You cannot keep that front wheel down, dog. Here, let's do one more. Alright, we ain't got nobody behind us. Taking the traction control off. Let's see what that does. Alright. Yeah, that's a lot better. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's hard to keep this front wheel down now. She does not play. I might, you know, I may turn this into a drag bike. I have been thinking about it. I have been seriously thinking about it. But yeah, boys. She sounds good. But yeah, so what I was talking about, let me see if I can, let me take this off. Hold on. Okay, so you got to, so this, like, all this right here is just one plastic, you know. All you got to do is just take this off and, you know, it pops off. It's just that one bolt right there. But yeah, so you got to take that little plastic piece off right there, you know, just to get the one little teeny little bolt. And I do have a whole front coming to change that. But yeah, man, she freaking rips. And actually, so I do have it in here. I'll show you what the other slip-on it looks like. So this is the one that came with the exhaust. Got a dB in there still. But yeah, this is what came with it. Now, don't get me wrong, this sounds great too, but this is just louder and more deeper and just all around a better sound. So if y'all do have these, just know that it is a very high-pitched, you'd have to experience it, you know, to know. But yeah, it's your favorite two-wheel blind man, brother. I had to come at you with another video, so like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.